All right, y'all. So good morning. Um, this week we've looked at two pieces of text. On Monday we looked at our fiction text, and that text was the case of the missing carrot cake. Yesterday we looked at our article, and our article was Dog Detectives, where we looked at it. We learned about dogs who use their noses to pick up animal um, droppings and to track certain animals and then find out what those animals eat, if the animal is healthy, and all of those things. So, what we're going to do today is you're going to have a writing assignment. And with that assignment, you're going to, it's very similar to what STAR was, well, was going to be. And so you'll be able to go through that and see how how you're how you're writing today and what your writing is going to be about. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so on this screen it says Wednesday. So remember, we always had the read, think, write. Well, here it's the read, it's the think and the discuss, and then you're gonna write on it. So we're gonna do the think and the discuss together, and then you're gonna choose at the end. You're gonna choose if you're gonna do an informational piece or if you're gonna do a fiction piece. Okay, so our think says think about the quote below and explain the meaning. Okay, I think the meaning of the quote is so the most important things in life are the connections you make with others. That's the quote. The most important things in life are the connections you make with others. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to think about that. And when I call on you, I want you to answer, I think the meaning of the quote is, and then tell me what you think the meaning is. All right, Maya, let's start with you. You make sure that you're using the sentence stem. I think the meaning of the quote is, and then answer.
I think the meaning of a quote means um,
Do you want to think some more and I come back to you?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm coming back to you. Alasia,
What was the quote again?
it's up here on the screen. The most important things in life are the connections you make with others.
I think the quote means like when you communicate with others and like you start to talk with people more.
Okay, good. Tamaya, what do you think?
I think the quote means when you do something with somebody else, it might be funner.
Okay, when you do something with someone else, it may be more fun than doing it by yourself. Bryant, what do you think? Bryant, I'm coming back to you. Maya,
Mm. What was the um
can you see my screen?
yes, ma'am.
It's right here. The most important things in life are the connections you make with others.
Dad, look.
King, make sure you keep your mic muted. Go ahead, Maya.
I think the meaning of quote is like making connection with the book and basically with your life too.
So making connections with text and making connections with your life. Okay. Brian, I'm coming back to you. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think the quote means?
Like making a connection to a book.
So it says connection you make with others. So you thinking others may be a book or people. So from what I think that the connections, y'all actually made me think something maybe kind of different. When I first looked at the quote, I thought about it as the connections that you have with other people or the relationships that you build with like your friends, your teammates over the course of your life, also the relationships that you build with your family members. But when y'all talk about the connections that you make with text, I think that's kind of an interesting way to think about this quote because I think it's important as well to think about the things you learn from books and the way that books make you think about things. So that's a really interesting way to think about that. So we're gonna have a quick debate. Now we're gonna respectfully debate. Don't get too crazy, but I want to know if you agree or disagree with the quote. I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to start with Tamaya, and then we're going to go. So I'm going to do Tamaya, then Bryant, then Alasia, then Maya, and then King. Okay, so Tamaya, start us off. Do you agree or disagree with the quote, and then why?
I agree.
Why?
Because when you do certain stuff, you have to have a certain amount of
What you like? Elaborate.
people. So like
A little bit more
so
specific.
like so like you want to play jump rope or something, it's not fun playing it by yourself. It's fun to playing it with somebody.
Okay, so you agree with the quote because in life, when you like to do things, it's better to do it with other people than by yourself. Okay. Brian, I'm coming to you. Do you agree or disagree with the quote and why?
I agree.
Why?
Be- because
I'm going to come back to you for you to give me your reason, okay?
okay.
Alasia?
I agree because when when you communicate with other people, you could probably have connections with somebody.
Okay, so you say that you agree because when you communicate with people, you gain a connection with them. Okay. Maya?
I agree because because everybody has connections with their families and stuff.
Okay. King?
I agree because got everybody got connection like to their friends.
To their friends, okay. Bryant, you want to give us your reason why you agree?
I agree. I agree because we like read a book and and then and then like let's say this
the book that you read is like baseball or something. And then you play that on sport. Then it's the same connection.
Okay, cool. Good. All right, so it seems like we're all on the same page. I agree with the quote as well because I think that it's really important to build those relationships with people, just like I've built hopefully have built a relationship with you all. I think it's important. I feel like when you build relationships with people, they're more willing to listen to you and to take what you say into consideration, and they're also more open to being honest with you and honestly telling you, about yourself in times when you need to know about yourself. And so I think that that's really important as well. And I think that, you can't really live life without those relationships with people in general. It's difficult to go through life and not have any relationships with people. So you have an option. You can write either an informational piece, which means that you need to write a factual piece, or you can write a fiction piece. So the informational prompt is write about the most important things in life and then explain why they are important. So that's very similar to when we were doing our like cafe foldable within class. So you would go through and you would give me, a reason, excuse me, you'd tell me what the most important things in life were. So you choose one thing that's the most important thing to you. So for example, the most important thing to me is family. And so then I would give 2 to 3 reasons why that's important to me. And I would explain each reason in my essay. So that's what I would be doing if I were to choose that. Now, if I choose a fiction one, it says, write about one of the most important moments in your life, use supporting details. I would tell a story about an important moment. So one of the most important moments in my life, oh, that one would probably be, it would be a toss up between the moment that I met my husband and then probably our wedding day. That's probably the two I would choose, and then I would just describe those events. I would, say where we were. I would explain, what happened first, what happened second, and all those things, and I would just describe the day. So that's your assignment for today. Does anybody have any questions about their assignment? No questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
so as always, if you have a question, feel free to send me a message in Class Dojo. Make sure after you complete your writing, you take a picture of it and send it to me in Class Dojo, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.